Alright, what is up y'all? Welcome back to the channel and thank you guys for clicking on this video. Wanted to show you a quick little trade breakdown of a massive trade I caught on EA or Euro AUD. So this is not the normal typical trade I usually take. It is as far as the overall strategy, which is supply and demand, but it's not, or it's different in the sense that I usually take supply and demand on 5-minute or 15-minute time frame. This one was on the 1 hour time frame. So going back a little bit, this is the 4-hour time frame. And as you can see, we're in a downtrend. We're trading below the 200. It'll kind of go above the 200, but then we're mostly trading below it, telling you that we're in a downtrend. And I marked up this supply right here, this 4-hour supply zone. Now I originally had this one marked up, but as you'll see, price actually broke this supply zone. So, and it did wick into the next one, or to the previous one as well, so I kept this old one. But if we narrow it down to the 1 hour, let me go back here, there's a beautiful 1 hour supply zone right here as well. Just making my zone a little bit smaller as well, rather than having a larger 4-hour zone. Now, like I said, I usually take these type of trades on the 1 hour or on the 5-minute or 15-minute, just scalping. But I want to kind of try this strategy on higher time frames. Excuse me. That way, I can catch larger risk to reward ratio trades. And so this one, I had the supply zone drawn up. I waited for multiple days for this to come all the way back up to the supply zone. There was a huge consolidation area here, and under all these wicks, there's liquidity sitting here. That's another thing I look for when I'm trading supply or demand, either for it to come down to liquidity if I'm looking at a supply setup, or up to liquidity if I'm taking a demand setup. So I marked off my liquidity down here. That was just another confluence for me. It's in an overall downtrend, 1 hour and 4-hour supply. Pretty high probability trade, to be honest. Now, with trading on higher time frames such as the 1 hour or 4 hour, you're gonna have larger stop losses. So you're gonna have to make sure that you're not risking. Like, I'm not gonna use the same lot size I use on the 5-minute or 15-minute. Obviously, I'm usually catching like 10 to 20 pips if I'm scalping on the 5-minute with a 5 to 10 pip stop loss. But this trade right here, so it came into the supply, it actually wicked above, but it immediately rejected and then started shooting back down. That's how I knew that this was just a liquidity sweep. And then I entered on this candle break. Now again, this is the 1 hour time frame, so this candle break, it was around a 40 pip stop loss. So I entered on my challenge, and no, I did not enter like a multiple lots of a trade. I had 2 entries actually, and I'll probably go over this on my actual video that I'm going over my 50K My Forex Funds Challenge, part 4, which will be coming out at the end of this week. I'll probably go over a little bit more in depth on what lot sizes I use and stuff. But for this trade, I had 2 entries. Like I said, entered on the candle break just as I would on the 5-minute, but this is the 1 hour. And I originally had my TP down here, which was this larger 1 hour demand and a huge resistance that could be turned to support, which is why I wanted to target that area, that level originally. But I ended up getting out about right here. It was around 150 pip trade, so around a 1 to 3.5 risk to reward ratio. Great trade. 150 pips in one trade, probably one of my biggest trades ever as far as how many pips I'm catching. Not money-wise or profit-wise, just because I've scalped more than this, like on NASDAQ and stuff like that in the past. But imagine catching, 150 pips. If you're using a one lot, that's 1.5K. I mean, you can really make some serious money with this. And again, I'm just now starting to test this, supply and demand on larger time frames. So not saying that I'm going to be doing this forever, but this is one that I saw, and it just played out perfectly. And I usually don't even trade Euro AUD, but I've been kind of scanning some different pairs that I usually don't trade for setups like this. And these setups do not happen that often either. On the 5-minute or 15-minute time frame, I can usually catch. Usually, there's multiple setups per day. to be honest. But with this setup, you're gonna probably see at least per pair, maybe 1 or 2 trades per week would be my guess. But this one played out. Today is Tuesday. I took this trade yesterday morning-ish, and then it played out. I woke up this morning and it hit TP. So perfectly played out. Less than 24 hours, so it really wasn't too bad. And it actually did keep going. This is live, by the way. This is not on replay mode, so this is live. It's still going, and it did actually go to my full TP, but 150 pips, I'm completely content with that. I'm not going to push it and, risk losing those profits. So, and also what I did with the 2 entries, I actually took out my larger entry. I had a larger position and a smaller position. Took out my larger position at like a 1 to 2, just because there's a higher chance that it's going to come back in reverse before it may go back down, or it could just reverse completely. It could have reversed off this demand right here. And I believe this was the area that I took my first TP at, was around like right here-ish. And so around a 1 to 2 risk to reward, I took my larger position out and put my runner at break even, and then my runner went all the way to the 150 pips, full TP. So let me know if you guys thought that this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Or if you guys like these trade breakdowns, if you want to see more, I could definitely post more of these. It's going to be a quick video, but I appreciate you guys watching. Again, subscribe and like this video. Comment any questions or video ideas you guys might have, or anything you guys might want to see. I'm learning just as much as you guys are still learning, would be my guess, if you're watching videos on YouTube. My goal is to just be as transparent as possible throughout my trading journey and process. So I don't always take wins, but this one just happened to play out. Beautiful 150 pips. So I thought I would share you guys kind of this larger time frame supply and demand strategy. But hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to continue seeing my Forex Funds 50K challenge videos. I'm going through each week, posting a video showing you guys what trades I took and how I'm doing on that challenge. And I think I have like 9 or 10 days left, so it's starting to cut close to that cutoff date. So I'm looking to pass it within the next 2 weeks. But again, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.